Eggs are nature's multivitamin, packed with high-quality protein, brain-boosting choline, vision-protecting lutein, and energy-sustaining B vitamins. But here's the shocking truth most doctors won't tell you. If you're preparing your eggs wrong, you could be turning this superfood into a slow poison. For seniors over 60, the risks are even greater. Digestive distress, accelerated inflammation, even long-term cognitive decline. Today, we're exposing the 5 most dangerous egg mistakes that 90% of people make every morning and giving you simple, science-backed fixes to keep your eggs safe, nutritious, and delicious well into your golden years. Meet Robert and Margaret, both in their 70s. Like millions of seniors, they started every morning with eggs. Robert loved his crispy fried eggs, while Margaret swore by her raw egg smoothies for maximum nutrition. What they didn't realize was that their favorite breakfast habits were secretly sabotaging their health, until their bodies sent them warning signs they couldn't ignore. But here's the good news. Once you understand these 5 critical mistakes and how to fix them, you'll be able to enjoy eggs safely for years to come. Let's start with mistake number 1, the silent killer lurking in your frying pan right now. Mistake number 1, overcooking eggs. The science of overcooking. 1. Cholesterol oxidation. When egg yolks are exposed to temperatures above 300 degrees, 149 degrees, their cholesterol molecules undergo oxidation. Study reference, Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry, 2019, found that fried eggs contain 2-3x more oxidized cholesterol than poached or soft-boiled eggs. Senior health impact. Oxidized cholesterol is directly linked to arterial plaque formation, increasing heart attack and stroke risk, especially dangerous for seniors with existing cardiovascular concerns. 2. Nutrient destruction. Lutein and zeaxanthin. These antioxidants, crucial for preventing age-related macular degeneration, degrade by up to 50% when eggs are overcooked. American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, 2020. Vitamin B12. Heat-sensitive vitamin essential for nerve function. Overcooking destroys up to 30% of B12. Food Chemistry Journal, 2021. Folate, critical for cognitive health. A 10-minute boil reduces folate content by 22%. Nutrition research. 3. Toxic byproducts. Acrylamide formation. When egg whites brown, like in crispy fried eggs, they form acrylamide, a known carcinogen. WHO, International Agency for Research on Cancer. Iron sulfide rings. The unappetizing green-gray ring in overcooked boiled eggs is iron sulfide, which can cause digestive irritation in large amounts. Robert's story. For 40 years, Robert fried his eggs in bacon grease at high heat until the edges were crispy and brown. That's where all the flavor is, he'd say. But by age 70, he noticed troubling changes. After breakfast, he'd feel sluggish, his joints would ache, and he'd often get heartburn. His doctor ran tests and found elevated inflammatory markers, but couldn't pinpoint the cause, until a nutritionist asked about his cooking habits. I never thought my eggs could be the problem. But when I switched to soft scrambled with a dab of butter on low heat, the difference was night and day. My energy lasted longer, the joint pain eased up, and no more mid-morning heartburn. At 76, I feel better than I did at 65. Advanced fixes. The perfect soft scramble technique. Use a non-stick pan on low heat, setting 3 out of 10. Whisk eggs with 1 teaspoon water. Create steam for fluffiness. Stir constantly with a silicone spatula for 90 seconds max. Boiling masterclass. Soft-boiled, runny yolk, 6 minutes in rolling boil, then ice bath. Hard-boiled, creamy yolk, 9 minutes, no gray rings. Frying without fear. Use ghee or avocado oil. High smoke point. Cook on medium-low until whites just set, no browning. Have you ever overcooked your eggs? Comment Maharder 1 below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more senior health tips. But overcooking isn't the only way eggs turn toxic. Next up, the raw egg trap. Why your protein shake could be a ticking time bomb for seniors. Mistake number 2, raw, undercooked eggs. Hidden dangers. 1. Salmonella, the senior's nightmare. CDC data, 1.35 million salmonella infections year in the U.S. Seniors account for 40% of hospitalizations. Why risk increases with age? Stomach acid declines, less ability to kill bacteria. Weaker immune response. Medications like PPIs further reduce acid protection. 2. Biotin deficiency. Cascade mechanism. Raw egg whites contain avidin, which binds to biotin, B7, and prevents absorption. Long-term effects, hair thinning/loss, common complaint in seniors. Brittle nails, neurological symptoms, depression, lethargy. 3. Digestive strain. Raw egg proteins like ovomucoid are harder to break down, leading to bloating and cramps, especially problematic for seniors with slower digestion. Margaret's wake-up call. Margaret grew up watching Rocky drink raw eggs and believed it was the ultimate health hack. For 15 years, her morning routine included a power smoothie with raw eggs, banana, and milk. Then one Tuesday morning, she collapsed with 104-degree fever and violent diarrhea. At the ER, doctors diagnosed severe salmonellosis and warned her that at her age, another bout could be fatal. I spent 5 days in the hospital on IV fluids. The doctor said if I'd waited another 12 hours to come in, I might not have made it. Now I hard-boil my eggs for at least 12 minutes. No exceptions. Science-backed solutions safe. Egg pasteurization at home. Heat eggs in shell to 140 degrees to 60 degrees for 3.5 minutes. Use a sous vide machine for precision. Runny yolk alternatives. Use pasteurized liquid eggs for sauces or dressings. For soft yolks, cook until whites are fully set but yolk jiggles slightly, 145 degrees internal temp. Biotin protection. If consuming raw eggs, idaide in tiramisu, pair with biotin-rich foods, avocados, nuts. Know someone who drinks raw eggs? Tag them below. And subscribe. We're just getting to the scariest mistakes. Now let's talk about a silent killer in your kitchen. How your fridge might be turning eggs into a bacterial breeding ground. Mistake number 3, improper storage. The bacterial time bomb. 1. Temperature danger zone 40 degrees F, 140 degrees F, or degrees Celsius, 60 degrees. Bacteria double every 20 minutes. Real-world example. Leaving deviled eggs out at a picnic for 2 hours, 64,000 pounds bacteria per egg, up from 100 initially. 2. Cross-contamination risks. Fridge layout. Mistakes, storing eggs in the door, warmest spot. Placing near raw meat, juices can seep through porous shells. George's fridge forensics. George, a 72-year-old widower, meal prepped scrambled eggs every Sunday to save time. He'd store them in a Tupperware with a loose lid and eat them all week. By Thursday, he'd often feel off, mild nausea, fatigue, but blamed old age. Then, after a severe bout of food poisoning, an inspector tested his fridge and found listeria in the egg container. Eggs are like sponges. They absorb odors and bacteria from their environment. That funny smell seniors sometimes notice? That's bacterial metabolites. Advanced storage protocols. The 2-2-2 rule, 2 hours max at room temp, 2 inches thick when cooling, shallow containers. 2 days max for cooked egg dishes, ichaki, quiche. Container science, glass. Plastic prevents odor absorption. Vacuum sealing adds 3 extra days of freshness. Fridge zones 101. Best spot, bottom shelf, back wall, 34 degrees. Never door or near raw meats. How do you store your eggs? Comment below and hit like if you learned something new. But even perfect storage won't help if your eggs are already spoiled. Next, the float test trick that could save your life. Mistake number 4, using bad eggs, spoilage science. 1. The float test, demystified fresh egg, sinks and lies flat, dense, small air cell. 1 week old, stands upright at bottom, air cell expanding. Spoiled, floats, large air cell from bacterial gas production. 2. Crack catastrophe, hairline cracks allow Pseudomonas bacteria, causes blue-green rot. Evelyn's close call. Evelyn grew up during the Depression and hated wasting food. When she noticed a slightly off egg, she figured cooking would kill any germs. Within hours of eating it, she was hospitalized with Salmonella enteritidis, a strain resistant to antibiotics. Her doctor said, "At 74, your body can't fight like it used to." Prograde freshness checks. Candling method, flashlight test. Shine light through egg in dark room. Fresh, clear with slight pink hue. Spoiled, dark spots or cloudy. The sniff test, post-crack. Fresh, mild, slightly sweet. Spoiled, sulfuric or wet dog smell. Will you try the float test? Comment number 4 below. Mistake number 5, unhealthy cooking oils. Oil oxidation deep dive. Seed oil dangers. Linoleic acid and overload. Soybean canola oils are 50 to 60% linoleic acid are pro-inflammatory in excess. Study BMJ 2021 linked high seed oil consumption to 27% higher dementia risk in seniors. 2. Smoke point physics. Butter 350 best for low heat scrambling. Ghee 485 and ideal for frying. Avocado oil 520 safest for high heat. Frank's oil epiphany. Frank's doctor warned him about his rising CRP inflammation marker, but never asked about his cooking oil. After switching to ghee, his CRP dropped 40% in 3 months, and his arthritis pain improved. Oil selection algorithm. Low heat, scrambled, poached. Butter, olive oil. Medium heat, fried. Ghee, avocado oil. Never use margarine, vegetable oil blends. Subscribe for our free anti-inflammatory oil guide. Link in description. Eggs are a lifelong superfood if you avoid these 5 traps. Remember, gentle heat preserves nutrients. Cook thoroughly to kill bacteria. Store like a microbiologist. Test every egg. Choose oils wisely. Smash that like button if this helped you. Comment your biggest takeaway. Subscribe and share with every egg lover you know. Stay safe, eat smart, and I'll see you in the next video. Next, 5 brain foods that reverse aging.